Hey everyone, happy Monday. What's up? I am Sudo. Welcome back. And we finally got some updates on sort of what they're doing with the Visions of Eternity Elite specs, sort of. The video should be up by the time you're watching this. Go check that out after this stream on the video, on the channel on YouTube, Build Wars 2 Sudo. But welcome back, Jet. How are you? How are things? We're going to be running around the Borderlands, giving around some gold. As always, stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. And I have finally found a relic that I like. Not EBG, apparently, though. So we're back on NA. We'll be running around with you guys, chatting about the updates, probably doing some trivia, maybe not, but we'll see, talking about what everyone thinks they should be doing for Visions of Eternity and whatnot. The Elite specs are starting a little bit early, sort of, usually around 9, but I try to pay it back for the times I've been late, so hey, what's up? Get here when you can, and I'm glad you could join us. But we have an updated version of the Bladesworn build. If you want to cheat, it is in the YouTube description, so you are welcome to go grab that. I'm probably doing some PvP as well here tonight. But I also want to thank Dr. Azume, Ikaru, as well as Stat for following over the break. And I think 1 million hit point wizard was our last stream. Thank you so much. I'm glad people are finding these on Twitch. Again, it's weird to me. Also, big shout out to Casey Edwards, as well as Allie Lee Edwards, this updated version, and Captain Crabface's Discord for alerting me to the fact that he did an updated version of Devil Trigger. It's on his channel. It's called Sin Devil Trigger, go figure, and it's pretty sick. So if you're wondering what the intro song is today. But we'll be waiting. Let me make sure it looks good, sounds good for everybody. We'll get the barbecue cooking here. Maybe I'll get ambushed. Maybe I won't. But I know people have been enjoying the Fractal event. Probably try to get a daily in here at some point for that. I've been trying to keep up on my dailies for the bonus dust, but it's pretty sick. I love the gloves. As you can see, I've been rocking them since I've been able to get them. These colored infusions on the weapons do affect Gunsaber. It's one of the few things. So, and what's really refreshing about the, not to get into it too much, but what's really refreshing about the balance update, and it was an interview with Cal, which was really cool. Cal, CMC Cohen himself, today that we went over on the channel, is a lot of the balance gripes that I've had over the past few years are like definitely coming to a head with the things they talk about with their new stuff. Sort of like one Grandmaster doing support boon, only doing a support boon, stuff like that. It's stuff that I don't really like in terms of balance. I'm not a huge fan of like sacrificing an entire Grandmaster slot on the altar of being able to do Y support boon for PvE. I've talked about that a lot on my balance videos and stuff, so I'm glad they're actually starting to call that out in their videos themselves and be like, hey, we're trying to not do this anymore. Subscribe to earn drops. Interesting. Duolingo has drops. Weird. We're not streaming Duolingo, we're streaming Guild Wars 2, so if you can get Duolingo drops, great, but apparently Twitch looks good. But hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. Looks good, sounds good on my end, and let's get this rolling. I clicked the wrong skill because I play on a controller, and O just messaged me a paragraph. It's talking about Supersonic Arrow on Gale Shot behaving similarly to the other arrows. It's possible. It's possible, dude. We shall see. Yeah, I am streaming. Just started. A little bit early. No worries, dude. What's up? Maybe I'll be able to easy win some gold. My chat isn't used to me starting early. They're used to me saying I'm going to start at 9 o'clock and then posting that I'm running back from the gym. And I'll be starting 15 minutes late. What's up, dude? I tried to respond to that, the book you sent me as best I could, but I had to get that video timestamped and up on the channel. I'm so glad they gave us like that little update. It was a longer interview too, and as hard as Cal's English was to read, I'm not the bastion of creativity as far as linguistics go either, so I understand it. You get pretty good answers for most of them. Conduit he was a little vague on. It was kind of weird. We didn't really get a concrete answer for what they're doing for Conduit other than maybe not a stat stick lol, but it's gonna be interesting. I do find it funny that they're like, hey, Gale Shot was good, moving on. I'm scared that Gale Bow's gonna end up 1500 range, man. Well, we'll see. Maybe increasing the range of some skills means all of the Gale Bow skills, but who knows? I don't care. I have the awesome might of Shield Master. We'll be good. Let me plug my stream pretty quick here. Try not to not to spam guild chats and whatnot. Make sure everything looks good, sounds good. Such a good remix. Such a good reimagining of his original song. I love it. Early AF. Yeah, 10 whole minutes early, dude. Usually it's 15 minutes late, I know, right? Oop, that was a good song. There we go. What's up, dumb vids? Wants to join. There we go. And you guys get to vote. This isn't for gold. Just let me know if you want to do PvP or PvE, PvE, aka World versus World tonight. Obligatory spam done. Let's go find some fights, chat. Let's queue for EBG as well. You know what? We could go run around desert, actually. I thought it was a good post. I thought it was pretty okay. Yeah, subscribe now and follow on Twitch to know when Pseudo decides to go early. Love some PvP. All right, if we're gonna do PvP, we have to swap back over to EU. So I'll do a little bit of roaming, and then we'll see JNR. I'm still trying to climb the EU ladder, but man, is it difficult. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to top 100 on EU. Not with Bladesworn. It's pretty rough. I'm kind of cheesed my way through it on NA because all the builds are hyper aggressive. No, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. I did think it was kind of interesting that the big antiquary change of like having the one offensive, one defensive relic was probably something they were going to do anyway and just didn't make it into the beta, you know? It was kind of interesting that they were like, hey, we're probably doing this, but like, we're going to try it without it. So, also, I'm not going to say he's calling out people, but Cal calling out Thief players for giving a bunch of feedback before the build was even live with Antiquary was very funny to me. Where it's like, I think most of the comments were before it even, or half the comments were before Antiquary even went live. People just complaining that it's not Gambit. I thought that was pretty good. And as a Thief main, he can say that. And as a Bladesworn main, I can double say that. Burn it all! Oh, people have asked me what this song is as well. It's Burn It All Down by Jonathan Young. He's not one of the ones I usually credit, so he's got a couple on this playlist. Dude, it's gotta. They've said the name on stream. They can't, the third time they say it into a mirror, it gets a rework, dude. So, I think they've mentioned it twice, because they fixed the Gunsaber 2, and then they mentioned it once. One of their, they mentioned it once on one of their previews. Or something like that. Dude, if it does get a rework, it's going to be the sickest rework ever, as long as they adhere to all the balance philosophies that they outlined in the thing today. Again, I try to not duplicate videos, but I didn't expect that we'd, I think that showed up today on PC Gamer, so I was like, well, whatever, screw it. It is what it is. Oh, that's spoilers for what our Relic is, chat. Oh well. We already spoiled it. I want literally a bloody rework with bleeding. I think that'd be amazing. Stuck at gym, help. Get a snow shovel. Keep it in your car. Hey, Maddie, what's up? How are you? Come on, Chad Thundercrotch. That's a great name, by the way. He better be in Azura. I think there's a Zerg catapulting this tower from the other side as well. We'll see if we get in first. Oh, no, the Zerg is fighting at green. All right. What would you do to it, JNR? It's just Chad name. I'm always interested what other people, especially if you like only loosely play Bladesworn, what you would do to it. Tow chains I'll agree with, especially if your car, you have one of those monster trucks that isn't used for anything. If you can keep tow chains to help other people out in your car, mad props. Because I remember in my Subaru, I barely drove off the road and into this mud/snow pile, and I was going to miss a doctor's appointment, and a guy in a truck just rolled by and he was like, "You need help?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, let me finish my sandwich." He finished his sandwich and pulled me out of the snowdrift, and then I offered him $100 and he's like, no, donate it to charity. So that's what I did. So shout out to that one guy who I never got his name. You bastion of help, you. See if I can finish catapulting this wall so someone else can take it. Yeah, and be safe. Drive slower. Don't be dumb. Dumb vids is right. Oh, they have a catapult up. I'll let fly this rock and then we'll go over. Remember, you do win double gold over on Twitch. Like, would you make it more complicated? Would you lead into one of its systems? Because it has like 7 different ones. I mean, I really like the thing where, I think they mention it on Ellie, where Cal was talking about something that I actually hadn't thought of. Where they almost intend Evoker as 4 different elite specs, which is kind of interesting. Where, you know, Earth, Water, Fire, Heart are all different elite specs. And they're supposed to have, like, build diversity within each element, which is bold, don't get me wrong. Like, if that's how he's designing and balancing it, like, you go nuts, girl. But that's a lot of brain power. And he wants choices to still exist within those... They didn't say mini elite specs exactly, but within those, like, options, right? And I find that really interesting because there's plenty of classes that don't have any build diversity at all already in the game. So if you're going to do that for Evoker, like, please go back and look at Daredevil. Please go back and look at Bladesworn. Please go back and look at Spellbreaker. Please go back and look at Berserker. Like, as far as trait choices, you know... I love that idea, don't get me wrong. It's nice to hear that they're thinking about this stuff, too. It's just... Man, oh man, there's already so many things in the game that just like, hey, you have to take these traits or you can't play the game. Weaver as well. It's Weaver too, but for builds instead of weapons. Kinda. I mean, we'll definitely see what that single element trait turns into, because if they really want it to be mini elite specs, that trait is kind of going to determine if that's possible. And of course, there's always going to be a meta build in whatever game mode, right? But it's kind of interesting. Spectre being the only Thief Elite that has Stab. Not anymore! Antiquary's coming out. I don't think Stab belongs anywhere on a Thief, but I also don't Reflex belong anywhere on a Warrior. Or, sorry, not Reflex. Teleports. But that's just my opinion. PUBG. I do my best with people's names. You know, people from... Especially on this channel, my audience is from, like, all over the world. Also, thank you to everybody who filled out the 2 polls we had on the channel. I'm going to get that data over to Taynet and see if they do anything with it. Again, no promises, but we had a couple polls for a number of emblems of the Avenger and Conqueror that you have. Well, not everything should have everything else. It's like how I think stability on Catalyst was just an enormous mistake. Like, giving Elemental the stability to try isn't necessarily a bad idea, but on Aura is like such an easy trigger for them to proc, and so not deliberate that the counterplay to like Catalyst having perma-stability is like luck. You know what I mean? Like, Warrior gains stability on CC. That's very telegraphed. Like, you have a, you know, not only an animation you would look for on the Warrior, but you have an animation that, you know, you got CC'd, right? What the fuck? It just didn't dismount him? Alright. It did damage. My spear did damage this cat. That's why I love cats in World vs. World chat. People ask me, and they're like, why do you hate War Claws in the game mode they were designed for? And I'm like, well, they weren't really designed for this game mode. I think I got him. Yep. Now I have no buttons. It's great. It's alright, dude. Really thought that was going to hit him. Unfortunate. Dragon Trigger, come out. I'm not on EU anymore. You have no excuse. Dude, this guy is like mobile AF. What's this? Bender, sick. Bender will actually be easier to kill. Oof. Is that an unblockable? Nice. Gotta turn my brain on. I'm a 2v1. Try harder. Fair enough. What would you do to give Weaver support? Would you give it a support boon? Because there's no better way to make a support die than in PvE in this game than not giving it a support boon. Weaver go home? Maybe. Here's what I'm gonna do for this channel, chat. Exclamation point yes or no for our first bit of trivia. It'd be more of a piece of trivia for me, or poll rather. Both entries get you the entered into our first giveaway. But I want to know if you actually saw, not if you watched, but if you got a prompt, or if you somehow were aware that I did a news post before this video, before the stream went live. I'm very curious. Exclamation point yes or no. Or yep, or yeah. Your preferred thing of choice. Yeah, Meeg was on it, dude. It's like 2 minutes. And you will win double gold if you win over on Twitch. Doesn't matter if you're subscribed to the channel or not. Doesn't matter if you're followed. It matters if you're followed on Twitch. You have to be followed on Twitch to enter. But you're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. Alright. Virtuoso Fight 2, now with buttons. Let's go. Yep, he's got the unblockable trait. Definitely. He's also got friends, which makes this considerably harder. Nope, he doesn't. Alright. I'm wrong. People ask me why I think Mesmer's Shield needs a nerf. This is why Mesmer's Shield needs a nerf. I try to target his buddy. Oh, my ally died. Jumped right the fuck in and died. Okay. Balance stance was like not casting there for about a year. It was just jumping in the air. Pretty cool. Very tanky Vert. Usually Bladesworn has no trouble dealing with Vert. Dragon Trigger just stopped charging there for no reason. That was pretty cool. Oh, he's a support chrono. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, how is the tank? You know? Support chrono, damage. What's his stacking sigil? Bloodlust, alright. Sally stats, makes sense. There's about a 50-50 chance that Gunsaber just glitched out there for no reason. Gonna have to take out the support chrono. He's way too helpful. I'm tab targeting to him. He's doing jack. There we go. There's some damage on him. What we need is the Condi Bladesworn build for this. No joke. This is a testament to how broken, what's it called? Energy sigils are. What's the question? Whether or not you got a prompt for the video, for the news video I did. Just yes or no. Not whether you watched it, whether you prompted. Oh, frames. Losing frames. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, deal with these guys. I like that his 900 range things can probably hit me, but I can't hit him. That one will hit. That one has tracking. Let's see if he has outgoing healing food. Nope, he has Selly as well. Fair enough. I got a 6 stun with the Relic of Surging off on him. But it was not enough. Is he coming up? Yep, he's coming up. Well, definitely won't be able to take that. Guys are coordinated. I see you guys. I like when my Zerg's just like running by. 0 help. Just people. Do more damage to close attack animation. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I like the idea of a ranged Condi spec. I don't think it's Bladesworn's like place for it, but I think it'd be neat. Oh, are these all war pigs? One of them's a war pig. Is this O? This looks like his ranger. This is totally O. Dude, sup? Yeah, it's O. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna beat his build. Dude, he doesn't play this game mode. The heck? Oh my god. Which alliance are you guys on? I didn't think we were fighting you. That's mad funny. What's up, dude? Going to Balthazar's War Pigs. And Sea Monster because he never changes his shit. We're in Tombs? Yeah, we're in Tombs. That's funny. I think the thing with Condi builds is they need cover Condis, so Bladesworn would need a way to do cover Condis built into it. Nah, it's fair. It would definitely need some kind of like on bleeding do burning or something like that, or vice versa. See how many times I can die to O. I'm really liking Surging Relic though, dude. I think it's got a, not to completely spoil the stream, but I think it's got a lot of synergy. Covers must be baked into either the weapon or the traits. Well, maybe they make just like bleeding the cover Condi and they make Bladesworn just to do a crap load of what's it called, burning. Or something like that, if they were going to make it a Condi spec. I'm going to try to take on this Willbender in this camp. It's going to go great. Promise. There we go. Got one. Might with that. If you're having a hard time sticking to a class where you have 80, try them in the PvP lobby. For especially, so I don't know how many expansions you have, I don't know which ones you have, but it took me a really long time to find a main as well. I'm a closet Mesmer main, but it's Reaper's a good choice. Meeg's not wrong, but I would just jump into the PvP lobby with some like just random traits and builds and stuff. Don't turn off chat. Absolutely don't read chat, and they're gross and they smell. But like it, no, love you war pigs and PvP people. But it's a really good way to just like try out stuff without having to unlock it. and you'll get a feel for what things will be like at level 80, which is a vastly different game than it is leveling up to level 80. There's basically two different versions of Guild Wars 2. There's before level 80, and then everything you unlock at level 80. Once you unlock a level 80, or like once you figure out what you want to play at level 80, then you can like work on leveling it up. But definitely give it a shot. That's why they give you, if you buy an expansion, they give you a level 80 level up ticket that will teleport you to Silver Voice and let you try stuff. What made me stick with Warrior? It's probably the worst design one, and I'm not memeing on that. My main is actually Mesmer, and we'll see what my main is. It seems to change every expansion. I'm actually a closet Mesmer main. Most of my channel is built on Bladesworn, and Bladesworn, I play really weird things in games, and I like making things work in ways where they weren't intended to work that way. That's why I really liked Bladesworn originally, so it just turned into my main because I was using this trait that doesn't exist in the game anymore, and I made it work. I got top 250 on it. Really unusual build. Is this O? Yeah, he over here. And I just really like the Gun Samurai fantasy at this point. I'd love for it to be relevant, but it'll see. Dude, I tried to make an arms build over the weekend actually, but it did not work as well. I think strength is just arms but better. Smoke skill about face is too OP. Alright, we'll fight for the camp and you can kick my ass. We'll see if this guy wants to ruin your fun. We'll try this. Ow. Definitely had my hands on the controller for that. Thanks, dude. Look at all these Condi builds on this definitely Condi build, or Condi's on this Condi build that he's definitely running. So much fucking healing. Dragon Trigger did 3,000 damage there, chat. It was, like, pretty worth it. Ugh, gross. Staff. I've seen a lot more people running Staff on Untamed in PvP as well. Actually kind of astonished I'm even doing this well. He's an amazing player. There we go. Come tame this juvenile wolf, dude. You probably don't have it. I know you're new to Ranger. No, but I did a roundup on the updates on the, well, mini updates that we got. We didn't get specifics. You do need the juvenile wolf. Oh man. Oh, Staff Ambush puts the Snot Cloud on the ground and heals in an AoE. It's actually pretty good. It's like a weird Condi ambush thing. But no joke, Dougie. I play Warrior because it's jank, and I find it weird, and I find the traits really fun. I hope they'll fix it one day, but I don't know. I play weird things in video games. Exclamation point, yes or no, whether or not you got a prompt. What's Solar Brilliance do? Protection, blindness, apparently, on the ground. That makes sense. Damage is almost identical to Hammer. Yeah, I remember the damage on Solar Brilliance being literally the PvE damage. When it came out, so that was pretty fun. Exclamation point, yes or no, whether or not you got a push for the new video we did, chat. I want to know if it's worth me even putting those videos out on the same day we have streams. Let's bow, so there's a chance my allies won't run you over. What's my favorite build in Hades? I will answer that question in a second. Oh my god, Dragon Trigger came out. Holy shit, alert the media. How do you have that much fucking stability? Rangers are cheating. That actually should have hit you. I think I was blind. No, it goes through blind. Huh. The hitbox definitely should have hit there. Mad shout out to Rustage and his rap skills. Whole 1,700 damage, chat. You'll love to see it. Knows it just chat. So what happens when you get bored with normal ranger? You play this nonsense. Gross. Why do ambushes give you stability? Alright, I'm going over here. See ya. It's a wolf party. Got O's wolf. I have no idea which one's which. It's great. I want to know what just ate my bullet. Honestly, at this point, Dragon Trigger should be unavailable. No, I couldn't cancel it because you can't stow the shit. I'm so glad the missiles or the staff skills don't trigger Gale Shots bullshit, dude. It'd be like the strongest weapon with it, hands down, you know? I like this rhythm you've got going, though. It's good. Oof, that might get me. It's a very fun build to actually fight. Fuck. Shocking or got him. The constant pressure is also a huge issue. I had Aegis? Does the fucking shark multi-hit, or did you strip it with the staff? That was crazy. Alright. Got him with the shocking aura. It's so good. Have you thought about taking damage ever? 40 years later. Alright, I give up. GG's. Made your blood as power icy veins instead of give the elite spec specifically curses just for Mark of Pain. Dude, we gotta finish our chill nonsense. Do I main Vert or Chrono? Neither. I main Mirage. That's not a joke. Virtuoso wasn't the game when I played that much more Mirage. Yeah, pretty much, Sergio. Let's do our first drawing here. The question was, I want to see how many no's versus yeses we got, because I think most of our regular chat is subbed and stuff. Kyvan didn't get it. JNR didn't get it. Do I do damage? I try. O usually runs pretty tanky builds because he doesn't like the one-shot playstyle. in reference to Aegis thing is the anti-Aegis build. Yeah, I figured you were running that versus me. So, and a Bladesworn has a decent amount of it. So, probably a good test. A lot more no's than yeses. All right, so yeah, I put it up pretty much right before the stream, so go check it out if you're bored tomorrow or whatever. Bookmark it. It's good for me to know. On the days we get blog posts or any kind of news, I feel like I might have to push the stream to like Tuesday, Thursday then. It just really screws with the algorithm on the channel. But let's do this drawing. Andrew Wheat has won, so that is 50 gold over on Twitch. Hey, Sai, what's up? How is Mirage gameplay compared to Vert and Chrono? Less bursty. More sustained damagey, I would say. Vert or Mirage these days plays more like Revenant than either of the other two. Vert and Chrono kind of need to build up all their burst buttons and use them all. I'm a big fan of builds kind of like O's running right now and that I'm running where they force dueling engagements so they're a little bit more tanky, and Mirage is kind of the tanky version of Mesmer, if that makes any sense. Yeah, no worries, dude. Whenever you can. Not a rush. I stopped him. No, he's gonna summon a friendo. Called a friend for aid. I do all the damage I can, man. This is half Dragon's Gear, half Diviners. As many offensive nonsense things as I can. World versus World, Realm, and Zerg. And do PV stuff. Whatever you're enjoying. I know that's a stupid answer. Again, go to PV. Vert will be easiest to learn. Mirage will be the next easiest to learn. Chrono will probably be the hardest. Or you can wait for Troubadour, October 28th, and play that. Troubadour will be quite good for all of that, everything you wrote. Alrighty, 50 gold off to you, Andrew. Thank you very much for hanging out. Unable to find recipient. You're full of lies. Mail sent successfully. Well, one of your names worked. Mirage is easier than Chrono, yeah. 100%. Dude, I ain't got the brain power for sarcasm. Meeg, I broke 200 on my fucking bench the other day. My brain is all in my biceps now, even though I can't gain weight for shit. Up to 206 and 13 reps on it. I'm so proud of that. And I'm okay with bragging because it took me 7 years to get there. Mirage is fun. I think Kandi Mirage is a lot more fun than Power Mirage, mostly because it was made with a Kandi weapon in mind. But they've kind of gutted it since then. I think Kandi Mirage is one of the few valid Kandi builds in the game, where there's definitely play and counterplay to it. Look, man, you don't see because I'm tired, but like, we're getting there. I'm okay with it. I got such a good deal on those weights. Can Mesmer Pseudo versus Bladesworn Pseudo, who wins? Probably the Bladesworn build, honestly, because I have more time on it. Although, oh, that's a good question. I ran a Kandi Mirage build, and I ran one of the most AIDS ones, which was Trailblazers back in the day. So I don't know if Bladesworn has the damage or the Kandi clear to deal with that, but traditionally Bladesworn does pretty well versus actual projectile builds. So it's usually alright in terms of that. But I don't think it has enough Kandi clear, to be honest with you. Like, one of the things Warrior's actually really missing right now is real Kandi clear traits. I'm gonna die here, chat. This is a lot of ads. It's like ogres and a tier 3 camp or something. I have to actually pull some of this. This guy wants to fight. Mesmer Pseudo, sadly. I don't... If the Mirage has poison, yeah. I think Mesmer Pseudo wins. But if the Mirage doesn't have poison, I don't know. I think it's Probably fairly even, but we'd see. I'm not really sure. I could be completely wrong about that, because I did switch to... The reason I say that is because I used to run Axe Torch staff, so it was a lot... Like, I didn't have the bullshit that Scepter has, right? Scepter just kind of is hit scan damage, kind of like you saw me having to deal with when O was fighting me. So it's very difficult to really deal with as a Bladesworn, because it just strips your Aegis, right? Oh, it's very nice of you to say, Maddie. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it depends on how tanky your Catalyst is these days. I've moved a lot of my boon duration, what I was running for boon duration, into actual damage now. I was originally building Bladesworn very conservatively, and like now it just, I don't know, craps out damage. He's mad. Alright, go over there. Still in Rifle, dude. I don't want to be in Rifle. Man, you're pushing these elite skills fast. See over there. See over there. Anyone want to tell me why those were all misses? And he's dead. Nah, Captive Sentry. I don't want him coming back right away. Oh, he's got a buddy coming. Alright. Stomp, please? There we go. Nope. Ah, still stuck in Rifle. Sad. Sad times. So many druids. Lots of rangers running around, man. Is he immune to death? Oh, come on. How did that miss, dude? So ridiculous. So ridiculous that they can use their shit. It's so ridiculous, dude. I CC'd him and everything that should have been the counterplay. Like, I have the trade for it. Can you please stop it? Oh my god. So stupid. This is so stupid. This is the stupidest fight I've ever had in my life. I swear to God. I have to, like, save all my CCs for when this guy goes into downstate because of his stupid pet bullshit. Is there a third guy? Oh my god. Fuck this. If I was in Sword, these people would be dead is the sad thing. So stupid. Oh my god. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so dumb. Dumbest thing. Dumbest thing in the world. And the pet has 5,000 range, so it keeps me in combat. Oh my god. One day I'll get out of combat. Oh my god, it happened, chat. I'm so proud of us. Especially you. It's the stupidest fight. I told you, man, I do damage, just not to O's bullshit and permanent protection. What that druid didn't have that O had on Untamed was fucking prot. I don't think it has anything to do with toughness. I can't wait till my class doesn't suck anymore. This game is balanced around having prot disagree. What's this? Backing up Mirage. Where'd you go, buddy? Hey, look, it's me, except with bad fashion. Sorry, guy. I mean to diss on your fashion. I know that's the hardest. Ooh, good blink. That actually dodged the projectile. All of Bladesworn's burst is in pistol. Oh my god! I hate this game. That's where we bust out the barbecue emote, chat. Go about my life. How many times did I kill that druid? I feel bad for him because he's probably new. Man, that 1 CC on the other druid should have given me the stab. I think it just didn't, or he stripped it. I wonder if warrior ever gets 2 stacks of stab on CC, like other classes get and stuff. It's insane that some things need to give 2 stacks of stability because, like, they really want to make sure, you know, like druid and whatnot. I guess that's just overflow from the boon duration, but still. Might do another yes or no question for the for the second part of tonight's giveaway as well. I CC what twice? The pet? Yeah. Pretty much, man. In current year. Over there, Doliak. I want to apply vulnerability to all of you. Tempest getting stab on overload's wacky to me. It's a lot too. It's like 5 seconds base or something. Maybe 3 would be fair. Maybe I'm wrong and it is 3 and I'm just like complaining. I don't know. Love this song. Specifically. Yeah, but... yeah. Where's my stab to cover my dragon trigger? Huh? Huh, Mig? Mr. I'm in charge of balance? I know you are. I think that was the first time Dragon Trigger 2 didn't move us this stream, which is pretty sick. They should figure out what they want Dragon Trigger to fucking do first. Before I gave my stab back. It's not this Dragon Trigger doesn't get off, it's that it doesn't do anything when you get, charge it with 20 bullets or whatever. Yeah, but Tempest is cool like that. Like, it's a neat design spec. It's got some elegance to it. Like, you don't have to take stun breaks. See, that time it didn't move me because I was immobilized, so maybe the first one. Oh, it's awful. Like, imagine if also overloads didn't do anything and they made you give up an element. It's wild, dog. You will not pull me a third time. What's this? Necro? His friend in here? I think they want Bladesworn to be good. I just think they haven't made it a priority ever. I have resistance? I was like, I should have resistance. Alright, I don't have resistance. I don't get resistance, chat. Resistance is too cool for me. Press the resistance button. I just decided not to. Going this way. Love cats so much. They're my favorite thing in this game mode. They're so good. They're so good. You know what, I can't decide. This is another one of those, like, I can't decide what would be funnier, sort of like, you know, if they put a new legendary backpack in the game and it was dyeable, like, and they didn't do the old ones. Or like, if they did the old ones and, like, put a new one, or the new one wasn't dyeable. If they fix Bladesworn and explain it, or if they literally never explain why they did what they did, you know what I mean? I can't decide which one would be funnier. I've been thinking about that a bit, where it's like, you know, we removed the delay on Dragon Trigger 2. No explanation ever. And you are glitching out. What he has is negative healing power, that's for sure. Hey, Dream? Dream. What's up, dude? They said they would get rid of their development debt. Whether or not they acknowledge that Bladesworn is in the game as part of that development debt remains to be seen, Maddie. I don't think I would have gotten partnered if they legitimately hated Bladesworn, though. Obstructed by fucking what? The tree? The tree was back here. Dude, I stream every week. Of course I'm streaming. I'm just streaming early. What's up, dude? There's a lot of orange swords, that's for sure. I want that camp, though. We're at 25 stacks, so we could maybe take this. Yeah, there's quite a few. What did I just hit with Bull's Charge? Did I just... Dude, I don't know how this game works. I just work here. Dream, I took a page out of your book and I did a day of just like pull-ups and stuff to see if it would sort of confuse up my arms. And like, it did, but it more hit my back than anything else. See if he wants to fight. No, sorry, not push-ups, pull-ups. Like, I did a bunch of pull-ups, I did a bunch of wide pull-ups, I did a bunch of chin-ups. And it actually was like a really good back workout, not an arm workout. I think I just scared the shit out of this guy. I'm sorry, dude. Hello. Hello, Scourge Man. Do you like to fight? Oh, we're fighting now, apparently. Very rude. I had to restart XPadder or something. I keep getting stuck in the jump set. The barrier, I'll just chew through it. What's this? Whole ass Zerg. Whole ass Zerg, jet. Not gonna get the stomp though, I don't think. Maybe. There we go. I think that counts as a 1v3, right? There's been more than 3 dudes here. There's Homage's elusive 1v3. He's wanted since his conception. Now I'm dead. Ah. Fair enough. Not bad. That's pretty good. It was like a 2.5 versus 3 because that Scourge gave me a bit of a head start. Yeah, there's all kinds of different push-ups you can do. You can do wide push-ups, diamond push-ups is really good for your like core diamonds. The problem I have with diamonds, and I still recommend this, is I don't like doing the actual diamond shape, although they're better because they don't put your wrist at a right angle like regular push-ups do. I'm still a big fan of like actually just doing knuckles on the ground. You get to one-arm push-ups, that's the real tech. Obviously not closed fist. I gotta damn it. I meant to timestamp this video as well. With like fights, question mark, at. What's the at symbol under? Huh, 2. Interesting. 950. That's pretty good. It's worth stamping. I'm not gonna put O in the montage. All right, second giveaway time, chat. Grab your kids, hide your wife. I guess this is kind of relevant to what people are. Oh, Larry Too Wild, thank you for the follow. Welcome, dude. Appreciate it. You will need to follow on Twitch to enter our giveaway. But let's do, given the news announcement for the updates on what they're doing to the elite specs. Did they address your concerns? Exclamation point yes or exclamation point no. Or just put a 0 if you didn't read it yet or watch the video. But you have time to go watch the section on your class. Define address. They're doing what you want, I guess. Because I guess if they They were like, hey, we're doing a bunch of changes to the thing that you mentioned, and then like it's not what people, you know, you wanted. That's kind of rough, right? 2 people? 2 Willbenders. Sick, dude. Love to see it. Oh, that's my favorite. 4 Willbenders. Awesome. Dude, where's my Zerg? Dude, where's my Zerg? 4 fucking real. And that was like 1 dude. It's a whole ass Zerg. Oh my god. Yeah. They didn't really, a little bit of a spoiler for the news thing, they didn't really say what they're doing to Rev. They were like, they were super vague on Rev. I don't know, we'll see. I like I said in the video, I really like their philosophy of not actually juicing up all the Raja skills, which is like what everybody wants, but if it's going to be enough is really the question. Yeah, you could watch it. You could watch it after the stream. You could go watch it and come back. I try to get news stuff up if I feel like I have something to say, and it being a build and balance channel, it was a pretty good post. Conduit's strong. I think people just think it's boring. I really like Conduit. I also really like Luminary. Oh, hello. Are you a fighty friend? Do you like to fight? Yeah, this is more gym music than the other thing. Also, let me know if I nailed the audio balance. I've been trying to find a good volume for, ow. Rude. I'm always way too nice to people. I'm trying to find a audio balance where it's not too oppressive. Because I've gotten a lot of comments where it's like, hey, the music's too loud. A couple where it's too quiet, but I think that's more of a headphones issue. Bro, your mech keeps you in combat, that's a you issue. Amalgam's gonna be real interesting where it ends up. Max stacks of torment. You gotta do yes or no or 0 to enter the giveaway, guys. And girls. Statistically, we actually have more ladies than a lot of gaming channels. Shh, don't tell them. It's the hair. Exclamation point 0 if you haven't read it or watched it yet, Larry. That'll still get you entered, though. Thank you. Dude, my tips on hair are grow it and wash it at least 4 times a week, and don't really care. Also, it helps if you get it styled really well once, and then just never again. Yo, ladies and men dream. I want to be pigeonholed in your pigeonhole. Ow. That's a lot of... Dude, this Spectre nonsense, like, ow, like, ow, like, ow. That's a lot of condes. Holy god. And if no, what were your concerns that they didn't address? Because now I'm curious. It's because I work really hard. I don't have a personality, but I figured if I could be hot, it would make up for it. Yeah, also, I guess also, yes, if they do address it. This was a terrible question, chat. Whoever came up with this question's an idiot. Probably think about hair products. No, like, if yes or no, type what you liked or what you didn't. I'm curious what people have already been rating. You gotta go to the gym now and you have to turn the volume up way up. Well, I'm sorry. Split deck isn't gonna fix Rat Gang. They still make Prodigious Princer baseline. Riffing Steel doesn't turn your spec off. I almost feel like Antiquary should have an extra trait slot. Arcane Echo partially solves boon duration. They can just up the durations. Where's the video at? YouTube. I can link it. It's over on the YouTube channel. Hold, please. Actually have it right here. Thank you for asking. Here we go. You take Trickery. Yeah, Trickery is to Thief as Discipline is to Warrior, where it's just way overloaded. Oh, hi. What are you? You're a Herald with a great sword. I'm sorry, I didn't try to lead you into my friends, but I feel like they're gonna try to kill you, so, you know, apologies. Very tanky Herald. You gotta mobilize, son. Become my stacks. I would love to have like a 50-hour discussion about design and balance with Cal. I think that would be really fun. We should have a sleepover. I'm not even joking. Because he's clearly very knowledgeable and very good at it. When it comes to some things. Sorry, that was mean. There's like 47 moving parts in this game. No, I have huge respect for the dude. Trig 2, honestly, I wouldn't know where to start with like ranger pets and stuff. I'd know where to start with warrior weapons though. Hire me, ArenaNet. Lower numbers than usual today. Maybe people just burn out on Guild Wars 2. Or it's not Halloween yet. Halloween's tomorrow, by the way, guys, so... You know, get ready, get hyped, get psyched. Ow. Help. Just trying to res your friend. Did not work. There go all my stacks. Your costume is ready. Dude, I have so many. I have so many outfits. You actually get out of combat. Oh yeah, Warpig is having a costume contest, aren't you? We're redoing our guild hall. I don't know if we're gonna have a full-on contest again, but maybe. I think I should just, like, have a Bloodborne fashion contest, like, for every single one of my special events and will Bloodborne 2 into existence. I think it's because we didn't get an official blog post. We just got a, you know, a PC Gamer. And the PC Gamer, like, whole last blog post, if they had done that as an official ANET blog post, it would have been popping off. But I only saw one other Reddit post related to it. So I was like, wow, no one saw this. It's kind of interesting. You're only gonna get G-kicked if you're AFK for like 2 years, Maddie. It's very, very unusual to have anyone ever complain. That isn't just like, hey, can I rejoin the guild? It's kind of like, yeah, be right back for 2 years. I'll tell you how Voker ends up, Meeg. I have a really stupid question for our third giveaway thing. So I hope you're ready. What is shooting me from up there? I didn't know there was an archer. Huh. Alright. I think the Scriptmancer only got buffs, if anything. It's a lot of nerds. Little did they know Bladesworn works underwater. No, you didn't blink. That's what the speed of the Gunsaber 2 should be. got nerfed, chat? There we go. Even hit a Skelk for some extra regen. That's kind of sick. I mean, split deck mainline is the build, but like, the problem I had, I said in the video, the problem I had with split deck is it was the only one that removed Condis, and the other ones need to like have a secondary effect like that. Like here have a boon, or here have a, you know, not barrier because I want less barrier in the game, but not more, but something like that. Maybe have a point of initiative. But initiative is dangerous, so something I don't know. Familiar, skin cleanse, regen, moving to regen trait Grandmaster? Maybe. Unclear, I guess. This poor guy. Pseudo bullies new players in World versus World confirmed. Dang, I almost got him. He's got some tanky gear. Maybe it's the starting Selly gear. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? Why, God? Dude, every time, man. There's always another fish. And then the bigger fish was eaten by a giant Liam Neeson. Ugh. I mean, it sounds like you'll just have better relic spam. It's interesting, also, the Antiquary post is really interesting to me because it sounds like they are aware of the issue where you just stare at your skill bar to see what you grabbed. So maybe Lush Forest will get a rework at some point as well. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Hello, Dragon Hunter in a bikini. Means you take less damage. Let's see what we can do here. It's 5 people. A bit of a hard fight. Bit of a hard fight. Yeah. Too much nonsense. Got carried away. It's alright. Oop, there go the frames. Nice knowing you, frames. Don't worry, chat. In 6 years, when the 5080 Super finally becomes attainable, I'll have one on my computer. If it fits. As far as I know, we don't have any dimensions on those yet, and I'm worried. Not that I'd ever pay $2,000 for a graphics card, but one of the reasons I didn't get a 5090 is because it literally would not fit in my case. Some of the 5080s wouldn't fit in my case. I'd look up dimensions. I like Ratmancer. I like the idea of it. I don't need everything to be Super Edgelord forever. Nope, something died. I like the idea of movable skill bars as well, now that we're talking about, like, UI issues. Incoming. Okay. Incoming from where? Around this corner? Nope. We'll do that drawing in 8 minutes, chat. yes or no if they are addressing your issues or not. There we go. With the new elite specs based on the blog post we got today. Or I guess the news post. It's not a blog post. What are you? Let's switch it up to TJ Combo's theme. Where's the long version? Oh, well, whatever. This is good enough. Movable boon bar would be interesting. I'd really rather just be able to color the boon bar. More than anything. Oh, hey, Maddie, what's up? Alright, sick. Now we have Maddie. Ah, why can't I kidnap Maddie? Quick play's not available from World vs. World maps. This is bullshit. I mean, just select which boons you'd like to show on your bar would be interesting, or have not grayed out. They could just do an opacity layer if they can't color them or something like that. I think that would be aight. Yeah, the relic that I ended up landing on, and I tried a group comp with this, kind of based around this with Amiga, is Surging. It gives you a shocking aura when you use an elite skill. It's got a 30-second cooldown, but it's almost... Like, for Warrior, it's kind of worth it for World vs. World because you have so many things that trigger on CC. And basically, O put it a really interesting way with, even on Ranger, it kind of lets you free cast when you push your elite skill. So it's a pretty fun relic for that. Let's see if we can get this guy. He's been running away all night. I don't want to be the guy in a cat, though. That's cheating. Cats are cheating, chat. Where'd he go? Log out? Man, schmooved. I think he went invisible and logged out. He's over here. Man, schmoovin'. It's the most mobile virtuoso, to credit to him, that I've ever seen in my life. Look at this number of people chasing him. I think he's got Mimic on there. I think he's got Mimic and... Portal. Interesting. Yeah, I saw that. Man's living the mesmer life. I really do think Reaper is just better for the Frost comp in general because it applies more crap. But we'll see. This guy is super, super slippery, especially with his Chrono Friend, so... Yeah, we'll have to... They know all the teleport spots. My class doesn't get real movement skills, so, you know, here we are. Where is he, though? Oh, he took the rifle portal. Yeah, they're definitely on comms. That was such a cool play. He his friend shot down the one single-use rifle portal, actually. That's cool. It's a lot of crap, that's true. The more crap being applied from space, the better, I suppose. Yeah, there's some killers out tonight, man. For sure. They're doing some nonsense, man. I love it. Look at these guys. It's so good. Oh, got one. They die together. Oh, don't throw catapults on them. That's a respect thing. They're so cool. Like, they got their buttons down, man. Unless they block whisper in you, that was... They have been running circles around us all night. Respect. Target boon bar is a mess. I just think being able to select which ones are what color would be really cool for this game. I think that'd be really dope. Same thing with conditions, honestly. If you want to color poison purple, go for it. You know, live that dream, girl. Yep, something died. Also, PSA, if you haven't filled out the 2 polls that are in the post channel of the YouTube, go fill them out. It's not for me, it's for a dev. Will hopefully help the game. I haven't called this out in a while. I feel like I should. I am partnered with ArenaNet for Visions of Eternity. Well, just in general, but for Visions of Eternity, if you'd like to use our link in the description on the YouTube, it does help the channel. Gives me a percentage, costs you nothing, and it's probably the best way. Don't give me subs, don't give me super chats on YouTube. You want to take your Twitch Prime, I'll take that because that just takes money away from Jeff Bezos. But at the end of the day, give it to somebody else who is a streamer full time. So appreciate the help, and all the money goes into our larger giveaways. It's gonna be dope. If you have any suggestions for events, let me know, because at this point we're probably gonna do a pirate fashion contest with Visions, and I am super stoked on that. Maybe a Halloween fashion contest. Haven't decided. Wonder what the Halloween notes are gonna look like. Sky pirates absolutely count, dude. Whatever kind of pirates. Water pirates, sky pirates. You want to Captain Nemo it up, you can do it. These two guys, these two gods fighting over here. What's this? Thief? Druid. I think I fought that druid. I think the druid's not super spectacular. A lot of roamers out tonight. Kind of cool. Alright, what other buttons you got, man? Ooh, he's got the recall thing that no one runs on Willbender. Respect. You should jump dodge more. It'll probably help you. You guys a killer too. He's schmoving. Ooh, nice port. Didn't know you could do that one. Dude, they know these runes so well. This one group, like, holy crap. Nope, don't have charges. That's one thing I would probably change is, like, Dragon Trigger 3 or 5 and 4 should just give you a charge whenever you go into it. Like, it's very frustrating to go into Dragon Trigger and you try to use the teleport and then just not have one. And it has like a 50-second cooldown or something insane. It also needs like 50 more range. Community Warlord, maybe. Not familiar with the title. Oh, they got him though. 400 years of chasing later. Respect. Was it like all warriors that were chasing him? Nobody with teleports? Nope, there was a Willbender. That's how we got him. It was funny. I think warrior needs something that goes through no port spots. Not necessarily a teleport, maybe like a jump into the sky, you know what I mean? Let's do this drawing, chat. Pull out the barbecue, do this drawing, give some money away. Barbecue. Maddie, get an entry in. Yes or no? It's up to you. Hang on. Messing with my chat. We're good. Look at these guys, chat. Look at this nonsense. Alright. It's for 25 gold if you win over on YouTube, or 50 if you win on Twitch. And Coolster has won with a yes and an explanation. Thank you, Coolster. Character name or an account name whenever you can. I will shoot you 25. Again, I stream Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. Maddie breakdancing in the barbecue, classic. Nice colors, Maddie. Approve. The double incinerator. Looks hot. Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Friday at 9. Get subbed and followed and all that nonsense if you'd like to win money. There's like four core guardians versus one harbinger. Oh, it's the one green harbinger. Get stacks off these guys. On a dick move. He was winning a 1v3. Mad boon duration on this harbinger. Look at this shit, chat. Perma-prot. Perma-prot, perma-regen, perma-swiftness. Need a spellbreaker to take him down. Hey, what's up? Thank you. I have it on the lowest latency over on YouTube as well, but I know there's less of a delay on Twitch. Is what it is, though. I think I might... Maddie, I'll take a couple more things with you, and then I'm going to jump over to EU. Wanna see how much I've decayed. Do some PvP at like 4 in the morning for them. Not because I want to play at 4 in the morning. I'd rather play when people are actually awake. Almost sent you 225 gold. You know how it goes. Oh well. What'll let you keep it? Oh, it's up, Dream. But just because I want to play some more PvP. This is not a Revenant. This is a Mirage. You're silly. You're silly, man. Dream's catching up on my world versus world level, chat. It's an issue. Gotta use more boosters. We have some dope fashion people in the guild. You know what we should do? We should like do the ultra pride, ultra shame contest where it's not exactly a fashion contest. You just like rock up in whatever you normally run on your character, and then other people judge you, right? Then you get rated and get a score. I feel like Maddie and Dream would have pretty high ones, though. There's some very skilled fashionistas in the guild. Then you have the one guy that shows up in like 9 chalk egg sacks. Yeah. Or we could do it where there's no prizes. Or what we would probably do, thinking about it now, is we would do one first place prize, like only one prize, like whoever gets the most votes, right? But this is like the ultimate participation trophy thing, so you just like get like 5 Mystic Coins for showing up or something. I think that would be pretty okay. We gotta play some more Halloween music, actually. Yeah, it's almost Halloween. At least in the game. The best real-life holiday, by the way. Yeah, winner gets +1 Mystic Coin. You're allowed to like Lab. You're wrong, but you're allowed to like Lab. It's one of the worst farms in the game. I know people like it. Sell your bones and claws today, chat. It's great second screen content, is what Lab Farm is. And if you need a Lab Farm build, I'll probably put it in a post again. I'm not going to redo the video every year and just say, here's the ultimate Lab Farm guide. Already made the ultimate Lab Farm guide. It's a thief with all the venoms with no stats and a speed relic. Or Firebrand that shares out the fire venom. Realistically, Thief is probably just as good because Firebrand has like a venom that triggers every 7 seconds or something. So Just go do that, and you two will be able to play all the video games and have all the trick-or-treat bags. Focus the Tempest. The Scrapper has stealth. Actually, focus the Scrapper. Maybe he's less tank. Honestly, we could also just kill the guard. Here, I'll fight the guard. You guys fight them. I've almost killed the guard. I'm proud of us. Yeah, Scrapper's the target. Or not. I can do Tempest. Yeah, Minstrel's written in stone. Tempest, super fun, I know, right? That's why I think we should focus the Scrapper, because it's actually taking damage. Yeah, definitely focus the Scrapper. Sword 2 not hitting. No reason. Classic. Alright, if they want to run at the guards, we can't take that, so... Because he's just going to heal the guards, so back off. Minstrels is super fun to fight. Really great. Really glad that stat was put in the game. They're just gonna do the same shit and like run toward the guards, so just back off back here. They don't want to fight, they want to win the war of attrition. That's why everyone in World vs. World should run Demon Queen. Literally everybody. This is where we pull out the barbecue chat. I just want to cook, dude. You're being very rude. I'm being very rude. People are being very rude. You're touching me, chat. I don't like it. Yeah, I think the Scrapper's Selly. I think the other guy's Minstrels. It's pretty funny. No, we can get them. It's just we can't get them when they run backwards. So don't. If you're gonna kite away, don't kite like toward the tower. Did Shocking Aura actually prevent the damage from my Dragon Trigger? Because if it did, that's stupid. There we go. Kill the function gyro. Nope, hand res. Got him down once. We really got to CC all that. Tire chat is asleep. Nice. So much fun. So much fun, Cal. Elementalist is so much fun to fight. I want you to know that. Alright, roll the dice on who gets the Angry Whisper. Yeah, engaging gameplay for real, dude. Nice job, though, guys. This is why I love having people like roamers that can press buttons, because holy shit. You probably, maybe. Maddie kept us alive in that, with all the blasts and stuff. Is this the same idiots? It's the same. Nope, don't even try on the vert. He's just gonna run away. Don't even try, Maddie. This guy is the most mobile thing in existence. He's got like blink mimic. You're not catching that. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, see, they're mad. Is what it is. That was a great fight. Good job, guys. Shows the power of Minstrel's Ellie, though, man. Man came back with a vengeance. That's a good fight to transfer over, actually. We'll see if we can take something else, like a camp or something. I want to go lose a bunch of PvP matches and be sad. Yeah, let's get this camp. I'll get another drawing going so that chat isn't completely bored out of their minds while we transfer. You look down, it's got French characters on it. And keyboard. Shout out to Divide Music as well. Him and Fable, man. Thank you so much. That was ridiculous. I can't wait until there's more barrier break stuff in the game. I'm so excited for that. Especially because it supposedly does the damage after the barrier hit. You know, barrier break hit. You know? Trust me, Warrior gets it. I just hope Warrior doesn't get it in the stupidest way possible. You know? Good luck fighting all these, like, monstrous red people, though. Holy crap. They've been insane. Yeah, thank you. Alright, let me transfer back over to you and give chat another activity here. What was my stupid question? What's your favorite color of infusions from the fractal event? Exclamation point, whatever your favorite is. In chat. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. So exclamation point that in chat. And that'll be for 25 gold over on YouTube, or if you win on Twitch, 50 gold. Let me pull up something to read while we do this. So, that's the wrong Firefox window sudo. This is the right Firefox window sudo. This is the article that I went through on the channel. Go check it out if you're, I don't know, completely bored. But it's really good. I'll link it in the chat, and it should be in the description of the video as well. Dude, don't even. Breakfast for dinner's the best. A lot of really interesting changes. Amalgam, I was also really interested to see like what they were going to do. They specifically call out the fact that Amalgam can provide quickness and alacrity. If you get it, red is close enough, dude. So I'm interested to see if other classes that can provide quickness and alacrity also get hit, because there's actually quite a lot. Guardian and Warrior I know can, so that's Amalgam, Guardian, Warrior. And NG's already kind of balanced like Warrior in all the game modes, so kind of makes sense. I just wonder if they're going to take like quickness off Guardian base, or like, what's it called? Quickness off Warhorn base in PvE. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see how it goes. I'm very excited for Visions, though. Got less than 3 weeks, chat. Buy your copy now. I guess 3 weeks and change. My math sucks. The Luminary changes are also really nice, because I'm a big fan that they're going to, like, make it use the, it's going to animate and actually swing the weapons that it summons, hopefully. So, very cool. Very, very, very neat. See if it lets us log back in. It's usually about 5 minutes. I don't know. A lot of the learnings seem really good. I didn't really read through this and go like, no, I don't like any of these changes. Ritualist getting more offense on the Shroud skills potentially is scary to me because it was already quite strong for PvP. And the port movement signet thing they get on the 5 or the Shroud 5, people seem to really like. So turning that into giving that even more power scares the crap out of me. But we'll see. Everything's going to be stupid overpowered when Visions drops, chat. That's just kind of how these expansions go, so don't you worry about that. If you're worried about your spec sucking, it won't. Don't worry. ANET's got your back in terms of that. Even the 3 people playing Paragon. All right, let's queue up, chat. Probably decayed a little bit. Yo, Dream, I almost put it on Reddit. I've been speccing out a Firebrand because I've been trying to get more emblems of the Avenger, right? And Firebrand has a trait that says it gains pages or gains bonuses from scribbling in the margins by ancient bards, and I wanted to put on Reddit, like, what the fuck's a bard? Great name, Bandito Incognito. Gilshot Ritualist Amalgam. I agree with Amalgam. I agree with Gale Shot design-wise. Mechanically, it's got a lot of the problems that Bladesworn actually has, but it makes up for that by just kind of not having any of the downsides that Bladesworn has, so... Yeah. Ritualist, I don't know, personally I can take it or leave it, but I like that the spirits aren't actually summons. I think that's probably the best way to do a pet class in this game. Yeah, exclamation point your favorite color infusion from the Fractal event. Right now we're rocking the blue ones. Yeah, it does. A lot of people figured that out. That Gale Shot works incredibly well with Longbow and Dual Axe. It's good that it works with Longbow, you know? I'm really scared they're going to make the Gale Bow abilities 1500. Because one of them already being Dragon Trigger but unblockable and actually functional and daze you is fucking horrifying. Especially when you can quick draw it and it doesn't have a cooldown. Yoganator! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate it. You do have to be followed on Twitch to enter, so that is a good thing to get done. If you are waiting, there is a cooldown. Yeah, I'm excited to see the horrible, horrible things that good PvP players do with all of these. Troubadour, Gale Shot, Paragon even. The 2 people playing Thief still. See when they finally give up and play Antiquary. Be good. I wonder if Cal and Trig play on live in secret. You know, I thought about that the other day. Where there's no way they advertise their main accounts that they play on. But like, I know Roy plays. I see him log on all the time. And I'm really happy. Like, I have the devs added because I like to, I don't know, keep tabs on when they play and what they do. Because I'm a weirdo. I don't know, it's just refreshing to see people playing their own game. But to be fair, I wouldn't want to come home and, like, do web design to relax, right? So I get it. It's just refreshing to see them doing the content that they work on so they can get a baseline, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, Hugh and Robert G, I think, played the crap out of it, man. I used to see... I can corroborate the Hugh thing. Also, the dude with the... He's supposedly still at ArenaNet, Carl McLean. I keep waiting to see him on a stream. They said they were going to put him on one, then, like, didn't. I'm pretty sure he plays quite a bit as well. And he's been there 5 ever. Oh. Oh, favorite Hades build. Thank you, Maddie. I'll answer that definitely when I get back from getting some water. I totally remembered that you asked me that. Hades 1 or Hades 2? I'm gonna counter ask you. Gosh, I'm glad we held that territory. Hades 1. The one that I've done the best with, I have two builds that I really like. I really like the gravity knuckles that like pulls stuff toward you. And if you can really luck out with both of the hammers, the Daedalus hammers that like trigger in an AoE whenever you use a special, you basically don't use the regular attack. You only run around using the gravity pull and the special. It's really good. It's really, really good. And then you take Aphrodite for your main damage source on the special, and you just don't take damage. That got me through a very good part of the game, because Aphrodite is low-key broken. I mean, everyone knows Zeus is broken in Hades 1, but like Aphrodite's thing is like actually really, really, really good for endgame crap, because it makes you take like no damage. The build that I like playing weird crap. So the build that I got the furthest and did my 32 heat run with, and is just my relax build, is the bow, but it's not the one, the bow that's like super overpowered that everyone knows is super powered. I think it's Hera, where you load all the crystals into the bow and shoot it and it explodes and like kills the world. That's the one most people use to get them through most of the game. I like that, but the one that I used is like the secret aspect. I think it's Rama. I'm not sure. It's the last aspect you unlock that you have to do the quest for, and the special fires like a volley. Instead of firing the special volley in like an AoE spread, it fires it all in one direction. And the idea is you're supposed to tag everything with the regular attack, and then either with the special and then like do damage with the regular attack, which is a charge up shot. I never use the regular attack. I only spam the special and you take Zeus. So it just becomes like chain lightning. Really, really, really fun. You take like all the stuff that multi-procs off your special and you take Zeus for your main special damage source. And that one got me my 32 heat run. Hades is so good. If you haven't bought Hades 1 or Hades 2, okay, I did not get a fucking prompt, or I just spaced out on it. Go buy them, chat. I think the Steam sale's going on. That was horrifying. Would have had to go get the special food again and make chat wait around. Yeah. Hades 2, the one that I've been trying to hold off on it because I want to play the game once it's officially released. But I don't know, I feel like I've been enjoying it more than most people. Although the color style's a bit weird, green and purples. Complementary colors, I believe, on the color wheel, but a little odd. I love purple though. Anyway, is what's his name, Scythe? I can't remember. Thanatos' Scythe. And you take that and you take Apollo's cast, and you take Apollo's cast and Apollo's like the thing that makes your special bigger, and you just you spin to win on the world, because it just cleaves like the entire screen. That's the primary one I was using for Hades 2. Really, really, really fun. When you get the option to fight like Unleashed, what's his name, Kronos, it's so effing fun, dude. Unleashed Kronos, like the fights in Hades, the boss fights in Hades 2 are hard, and it's really good that they're hard because they are so freaking fun to do. Because like you think you're overpowered, and then you get to a boss and you get raffle stomped if you're not paying attention, especially on Kronos. So I really enjoy that they made Kronos like legitimately a very challenging fight. No, it's real good. I think it's on sale. I might be wrong right now. I don't know if it's even still in early access. Maybe it did come out. I don't know. I saw Mukluk playing it the other day and wanted to say hi to him, and then forgot immediately. I've heard all the weapons in Hades 2 are kind of really good though. No Willbender or Vert. Oh, there's a Vert I can just kind of fight. Invuln right off the bat. Bold move. That's a taunt. Oh my god, that's so much Condi, dude. Bro, dude, bro, dude, bro, dude, bro, dude, bro, dude, bro. So much Condi. The Condi's what killed me. It wasn't the physical damage there. This is the problem I have with PvP, is people will target something and then do fuck all to it, man. And then, like, this Harbinger is the most health missing. We should have just blown up the vert. It's alright, they got it down near home, it's good. And Saber 3 going off into space as God intended. How do you have health? Stop it. Stop having health. There we go. He stopped having health. What rallied? Oh my god. I can't look away for a second, man. People are so weird. Rally off the weirdest shit. Spent all that time working on the Ranger. And something goes and dies somewhere. That's definitely what I pushed. I definitely pushed 5. Definitely didn't not push 5. Oh my god, we killed the one Virtuoso, guys. I'm proud of us. Especially you, chat. I'm always proud of you. Energy sigils need to be removed from the game. They're bad and unhealthy for this game mode. Exclamation point your favorite fractal infusion color. Chat, grab your kids, hide your wife. Win some money. I should move my mini-map so chat could see it. Realistically. Please die. So much Aegis spam. Hate it. Saber 3 going off into space as God intended. Not gonna be stupid. We're gonna win this game for good reasons and not stupid reasons. That was the longest lag on Bull's Charge I think I've ever seen. Oh, that man ran in and died. That's good. I hate shield on Mesmer, man. It's so strong. Are you a burn firebrand? What are you? What is your life? How'd you get up? Almost won the 1v2 if I'd had like a 0.2 more, you know? God, I'm playing with a U-Ping, man. So close. Ping just killed me. Oh, man. That could have really made a difference, damn. It takes, like, the Gunsaber skills have such a long wind-up period, and, like, waiting for them to come out on EU is something I've really noticing. Not the dragon triggers, the actual gun saber is like so fucking noticeable. There we go. Full secure. You have to like play in the future with like 3 times the lag, you know? Maybe I should plug in the controller and then everything would be the same. I can't wait until Microsoft gets on board with the Lightspeed technology that like Logitech has, where it's literally faster than a wired connection somehow through like witchcraft and magic. You know? I think that'd be great for the new Xbox. It's the one thing that could get me to buy a Elite Series 3. This man has a pistol. I'm a burb. I'm still a burb, chat. I'm burb. Burb. You a burb, chat? Do you even burb, chat? Okay, I'm done. Sometimes I just say shit. That's why it's really helpful to have a cat, because cat can't judge. It can, but it's always doing that, you know? Bro, you're not gonna catch me. Ain't no fucking way. Never mind, he's gonna catch me, chat. Got too cocky. I need to play careful. It's tragic, truly. My team's all at home, killing one guy. See if I can self-res. It's really dangerous to do this on gens. This is a bad decision. I'm just gonna let myself die. Oh no, Guardian's coming. Yeah, there's me. Never mind. Try to help him out. Careful, guy. I got enough damage to him now. Alright, we have to just not throw this game for incredibly stupid reasons. Dude, the builds on EU are like way tankier. No, I had no reason to die to that firebrand. I was just being an idiot. That was extremely sloppy. What's up, Maddie? What's your favorite color infusion from the Fractal event? I feel like you should be able to do like a DDR mini game when you're capping a point to make it cap faster or something. Like something engaging, because just sitting there's boring. You know? That's a lot of condies. Sir or madam. Goodbye. That's a shelter. Ah, fuck me. I didn't think there was a Harbinger around. It's kind of unfortunate. God damn it. It's been a lot of this game in downstate. I don't like it. Good news is we're 2 caps, so probably right. It's completely jinxed it. Yeah, it's real weird. It's because I might do a video on it, Maddie. My friend explained it. It's like there's more players, so the bell curve of like where everyone's at has moved. Because it's just like bigger. So it's harder to get out of gold essentially in EU if you place in gold. Much harder to get out. Whereas in NA, it's much harder to get out of silver, if that makes any sense. There we go. Yeah, it's odd, I guess, is the best way to put it. 8. Good God. I'm still volatile, by the way, chat, and I just got 8 points. Interrupt on DT, no stab. Such sad spec. Yeah, it needs help. What would you do to fix it? Serious? I want suggestions from people who aren't in my brain, you know? Also, exclamation point, your favorite fractal infusion color thingy for Akaisa. Mist Gresper. You got 3 minutes, chat. Hey, Bar, what's up? Gets our easy dailies. I don't know what to spend my Astral Acclaim on, man. There's too much time. Which one has more bots? EU has more bots because there's more people playing total. If you mean by bots by like people who are bad or who are new, it's about the same. But EU far and away has more bots from what I've seen. Actual people running scripts and shit to, like, I don't know, get 3 gold. It's very odd. I actually wanted to ask Boyce about it, but he probably doesn't get them like plat games, right? No, we're just gonna max this out. Purple. Purple's technically a color. Purple's the best color. Scroll all the way down to the Mystic Coin tab. Don't worry about it. We're gonna give them away at some point. Which one do I enjoy playing on more? NA, because I'm more used to it and the ping's lower. Nobody asked me that, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. I enjoy, I feel like I have more of an impact in EU matches, but I also feel like I need to try harder, if that makes any sense. Like, I need my brain on at all times. I can't just, like, zone out and do whatever. Yeah. For that reason, I need NA more, or I don't need NA more, good lord, but, like, I enjoy it more. Because getting up until you're about in a top 100 on NA, I think I kind of showed that with this experiment. It really doesn't matter because there's just so few people playing the game mode because they're tired of dealing with all the, like, win trading bullshit, right? But once you get up past top 100, you kind of need your brain on at all times on NA. PV or EU, you just kind of need your brain on all the time. Whether it's to carry your team because they don't know what they're doing or because you actually have a real match and everyone knows what they're doing. That makes any sense. NA, you see more bots though? Classic Minion Mancer, multi-box and open world? I can't say for open world. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think, not to be offensive or anything, but I think a lot of Brazilian people like farming gold. I don't know if they run scripts and stuff, but I think it's just kind of a thing. Although, to be fair, a lot of Asians farm gold, and I do my dailies, so I can't judge. I think it's just like a thing. I do think I like bringing this up occasionally. I think it's very clever that the way ArenaNet seems to have gotten around the gold sellers is they just put a bunch of really cool passkeys in the game, and like, no one's going to drop ads for a gold seller and a passkey because that costs you $10 to buy that passkey because your account's going to get banned, right? Yeah, but like the real money trading thing is super against our TOS, and they will ban people for that. And it's very funny to me that the way they seem to have dealt with that is like, you know, Armistice Bastion, Fishlock Sanctuary, Mistlock Sanctuary, stuff like that is pretty good. You know? Nobody in Armistice right now in EU, though. Just me and the NPCs. Which is a great name for a band. Yeah, we can barbecue while I snack and queue for another match, chat. If I'm gonna be a real PvP player one day, I need like little side activities. Maybe I could play a Sudoku. Maybe I could do push-ups. We should think of our macro activity for our like long stream though, chat, that I've got coming here at some point. Because I'd like to do a long sort of marathon stream, but like, I want to make it fun. You know what would be really cool? Like, get ripped with pseudo or something. Like, I do 5 push-ups every time I get a kill, and I do 6 push-ups every time I die or something. I mean, yeah, lowering the... Just making it worth it to, like, not buy RMT gold is a really good way to deal with piracy. People only pirate stuff or RMT or anything when the, you know, the annoyance outweighs whatever it is. Like, I was trying to watch just, like, a show the other night, and Disney's player, I don't know if it's because I haven't updated in forever or something, like, on my end, but nothing if you work on at Disney. But, like, their player just, like, doesn't work. Half the time where it just won't go to the next episode or whatever, it'll just replay the same episode you're on, like, next up, this, and then it just replays, and it's like, now I need to scroll back and rewind it, otherwise it's going to be in the middle of the episode. It's so annoying. Give back, so how you would fix Bladesworn. Personally, give Bladesworn stab on the DT. Second, allow the weapon swap, like Gale Shot does. The F1, don't get much value from weapons itself on Bladesworn. Third, bring is unblockable on DT, and daze. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't even try, like, making it a daze. They just completely removed the stun. Because I get why Dragon Trigger having an unblockable stun is, like, really unhealthy for the class on an 8-second cooldown, even with a resource. I don't know why you didn't just make it a daze, dude. Or, like, an immobilize. Because the thing with the stun was it was meant to set up for more damage. So I think, like, making it immobilize or something like that would be a lot healthier than just, like, stun, right? No, I agree with all that. Maybe not stab on Enter Dragon Trigger. I think there's plenty of other ways you can get stab, but like everything else is stab right now, so fuck it, why not? The one thing that people don't bring up a lot is I would make this 4 seconds. I don't know if we need weapon swap back, but we definitely either need a burst skill back or Dragon Trigger needs to be a 4-second cooldown, because on all the other warrior specs, you get 2 burst skills every, you know, 10 seconds. You don't get that on Bladesworn. You get 1. That's super stupid. And it does the same amount of damage if you fully charge it as, like, Arc Divider. That's mega stupid. You know, all the other things are running around here with more buttons on their bar. It's like, bro, if you don't want to give me more buttons, just don't give me less. It's like, what's your elite spec do? Well, you get less buttons. 3 of them glitch out all the time. The 4th one, which is Gunsaber 3, just flies off into space. If it hits something, it does giga damage. But, like, it never does because you need to be up something's butt and have the stars aligned for that to happen. And other than that, you lose your core mechanic, and you only can use it once in for half the time. Is it easier to use? No, it's actually much harder to use and doesn't do anything. Do my traits do something at least? Well, one of the traits is super overpowered and actually gives you flat cooldown reduction, which is on nothing else in the game. And everything else sucks. Welcome to Bladesworn. I'll take 3 ArenaNet. That sounds great. See, chat, if they ever fix Bladesworn, my channel's fucked, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll have to play something functional like Thief. That was a joke. Yeah, I really hope they completely rework it serious at this point, because it's been so long. I think there was an alternate reality where they just kind of tweaked it and it never needed reworks, but, like, honestly, they need to rework it so that we can actually sheath the fucking Gunsaber. Also, somebody brought this up on Reddit. The animations are fucking atrocious on Bladesworn. Like, I know it's a minor complaint, but, like, rule of cool, right? It's so odd. What is this, a Gun Samurai? Oh, that's so cool for Guild Wars. That's such a good idea. Are we going to implement that at all? No. Alright. Anyway, let's do this drawing, chat. Oh dear, do we not own our garrison? What's going on here? This is... We seem to have found a problem. This is... kind of an issue. It's quite odd. I think they will at some point. Mostly if they get called out by a news outlet. I'd like a news outlet or Teapot or somebody to grow some balls and actually mention it to them at some point. But again, I am a partner, so I respect ArenaNet when they do cool things, but I'm also going to call them out on their baffling nonsense, and I'm not going to stop that. Rev has great animations. You shut your mouth, Maddie. Especially Conduit. The Conduit animations are amazing. I think comparatively, Warrior has bad animations. Thief could use a tune-up, but a lot of the Antiquary animations are pretty well done. I think they just didn't have an animation department really, or didn't have the budget for it. Now they do, and now they're going back and fixing up a lot of stuff. Again, ANET's doing a great job. They're knocking it out of the park lately. It's just that Bladesworn isn't a new elite spec, so they're focusing on Paragon, which is fine. And everything they said in that the post about Paragon, were complaints that people had. I think those are all super valid. I'm glad they focused on the traits. I wish they had mentioned that a lot of the commands kind of feel bad. Including the elite skill, because the banner's just better, but we'll see. I know people are excited about it. Alright. Our question was, what is your favorite? Red won by far. Yum Potato Salad also won. So, congrats over on Twitch. That is 50 gold, double winnings, because you were entering on Twitch, so I will get that over to you as soon as you give me a character name or an account name. No, I love ArenaNet, don't get me wrong. I don't hate play this game. I think it's fantastic, and one of the things in the partner agreement they say is you can still give us constructive criticism, and I think that's what I've always tried to do. I don't just go out here and be like, oh, the game sucks. Because it doesn't. If Bladesworn's the only one that's bad, that's a miracle of God, dude. How many other MMOs can say that? How did I not stomp that guy? I had the animation go off. Whatever. That's what it is. No, I just try to make my feedback entertaining and constructive enough. The original Bladesworn video was a rant video because I was just pissed off and I couldn't actually just keep bitching to my friends because it was going to drive all my friends away, and I knew that. I was like, I can't make this my personality. I need to just put all this in a video. And to be fair, they fixed a lot of the things that I pointed out. They fixed the Gunsaber 2, they fixed the weird flow consumption bug on Daring Dragon. Did they make it interesting or add good traits? No, they've made it worse, but, like, yeah. No, I know he moved, but, like, I should have still been in range. Maybe I didn't retarget him, Sai. Because usually if you're doing the stomp animation, they're still within, like, a 180 radius of you. Maybe he was just out of it. You can get the stomp off. The fact that the Mesmer downstate teleport, excuse me, goes invisible for a second might have had something to do with it. It might have, like, retargeted the stomp or something onto nothing. I actually don't know how stomping works in this game. It's more useless knowledge I need to put in my brain for no reason. No, yeah, exactly. Why are they spending so much hours on Homestead? Because Homesteads are cool, and they sell things, and not everything's about you, you useless dipshit. Like, I'm not the main character of Resistance. Nobody is playing Bladesworn. Like, granted, that's a self-fulfilling paradox, but, like, I get it. Like, right? Words are easy, works hard, and you have to prioritize things that make it so your, you know, studio can eat food. That's important to recognize. I, too, work for a, not giant soulless corporation, because I technically work for a non-profit, but I get it. The more layers you add to this, the more steps are required to actually just be like, hey, can we add a chair? Or, like, can we fix a thing? So I have to cope that if they're going to rework Bladesworn, they are going to completely fucking rework it at this point. We'll see. I'm open to being wrong about that, you know? That I'd like to think. It's not like Mechanist is doing much better. It's not the only one. But boy howdy does Amalgam look cool. I'll say that much. Somebody at ANET clearly still plays NG. Again, Yum Potato Salad. If you're out there, you have won. Before the end of the stream, give me a character name or an account name. If not, I will redraw this toward the end of the stream. I don't know if we're going to get a queue, chat. It's probably like 4 in the morning. Yes, not a priority. I feel like, what was I going to say? Like, if I wanted to make a follow-up Bladesworn video, if they never fix it, I would call it unsupported content. But if they ever fix it in a way that's, like, stupid, I would call it not a Bladesworn : not a priority, right? Or the story of not a priority. And I get it. Again, I don't play Thief. I would not want to spend my off-work, non-paid development hours just working on Thief crap. And let's be real, chat. If it was designed by a dev who was blackballed for breaking an NDA, that puts them in a very difficult position. of like what they can reasonably talk about. So even if that's an excuse, it's still interesting and important to think about. The thing is, they say if you main a class long enough, you usually try to adjust and make it work, compete with other specs if it's slightly less performing. But with Bladesworn, it's flat out not good. It's playable. I somewhat disagree with... I know what you're saying, Serious Blackout, but I would somewhat disagree with you. It's playable. Like, I make it work in World vs. World, but at a high level, there is no way to make Bladesworn... Like, if I was going to fight Boyce, right, on his Untamed, and granted, that's a meta class right now, it's very good. He's a very good player. He's probably better than me in general. There is no way I could probably take a 1 out of 10, 10 wins off him, right? That's what's important, where it's like you can make it work. I can jank World vs. World builds like this, especially because World vs. World has a lot more build variety. And there are weird things that do work with Bladesworn that people don't know, like the weapon swap thing. It's just that at a high enough level, mechanically, it was never even remotely designed for PvP, and the only thing that was making it relevant was the fact that it had 9 reloadable healing shouts, which is the only thing people remember. They actually haven't made Dragon Trigger do any less damage than it did on day 1 of release. They've actually made it do more, arguably, by adding a little bit of might to it. The problem is, it was never about the damage. It was about the bullshit, stupid healing and the AoE support. And that's what people miss. I think Mechanist is pretty close to being unplayable in World vs. World, but I get what you're saying, Matty, yeah. World vs. World is not balanced to begin with, which is why I love it. I mean, it's fun. I just really hope with Visions of Eternity they make enough money to hire a couple more balanced devs. I would really like to see that. I would like to see more frequent preview streams. I would like to, I love pirates. I love that we're getting a pirate expansion. I love that we're doing a let's get rid of our development debt, sort of patch after release and stuff like that. But like, my hope for this game, myself, when people ask me what do I specifically ever want for Guild Wars 2, my answer is, always more frequent PvP patches, right? And those previews they've been doing are amazing. I talked about this a little bit on one of my Balance Philosophy design videos, or maybe it was a stream or something, but Killer Instinct, I don't know if they took it from Killer Instinct, but the lead designer or dev for Killer Instinct, Comdet designer, called, when they started doing balance previews, a failed experiment, actually. Sup, Cash? Because what they ended up seeing was, like, they really enjoyed getting feedback from the community, but there were a lot of prominent, Killer Instinct, very prominent fighting game, a lot of very prominent fighting game streamers. They would sort of weaponize their community against, like, changes they didn't want or nerfs they didn't want, not only for their class, but just, like, things that they thought would fix the game that the devs didn't necessarily agree with. And, no one's ever right about 100%, 100% of the time, but a really good example of this is, like, Jago, or Shadow Jago or something like that, where he talks about... where everybody wanted the healing on, like, Shadow Jago nerfed because it would just let him sustain forever, and really what it was his like wind kick, where it let him get in way too easily to get that healing. So the issue was, like, B when everyone was complaining about A, so they nerfed B and everyone complained, and then it actually, it fixed the problem, right? So devs have a lot of, they're not right about everything, they make baffling decisions as well, but, like, the moral of the story is, yes, successful experiment, probably 60-40, failed experiment 40, where it's like, the problem may not be what everyone thinks on the surface, and it may be too complicated to explain in a blog post. Again, the thing that gets me is when I'm reading it, it says, hey, we nerfed Hammer, and then, like, there's a page and a half of Hammer buffs, and it's like, no, you fucking didn't. Or, like, when they take the stun off Dragon Trigger and add a delay to the 2, and that wasn't anywhere in the preview, and it fundamentally nukes my class from space, and it's like, there's no explanation for this? Like, you want to give us one at least, even if it's, like, a lie? That's what gets on my shit. When they just don't explain stuff, or explain stuff completely inaccurately, which is, again, love this studio, would love for them to hire more balanced devs, but realistically, Let's be real. You know, go buy Visions of Eternity now and use our link, I guess. That's where I'll end that. Yum Potato Salad. If you're still out there, I'm going to give you another second to claim your prize. But I'd like to give this away, so I'm going to do another giveaway here real quick. Real quick like. Exclamation point your favorite PvP map in chat. Why is Virgil using a firearm? Because I couldn't find any non-firearm skins for Pistol Dog. I've thought about switching to this shield recently. Yeah, it's very weird. It's like how one of my PvE friends was talking about how Hammer was actually in a really good place like 4 patches ago or something, and then they were like, and here's a pile of Hammer notes, and it's like all Hammer buffs, and he's like, what? Like on Ellie, like what? Why did you buff any of this? You know? I need like some kind of ethereal pistol. I think that would almost fit Virgil actually. You're right. I was using the crossbow. No, that is fair. I didn't think Courtyard would be in there. Yeah, exclamation point your favorite PvP map in chat for this next giveaway. You gotta be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. This will be for 25 gold over on YouTube or 50 gold on Twitch. And Twitchers, sub Twitch people get double entries. You know what Bladesworn's good at? Fractals. And it has a really good class fantasy as well. I mean, there are things that it's good at. It's just not anything that, like, how they originally designed it. Like again, here, I can demonstrate it. Like, the ability to cheat your weapon swap with the Dragon Trigger is Bladesworn's strongest aspect. It's like how Paragon's strongest aspect is, what's it called? The fact that it doesn't have to hit with on-burst skills. This guy's actually really helping me because I'm going to start the match with Flow, which is funny. Yeah. It's a reflect bot, unfortunately. I think if Bladesworn ever does get a rework, they're going to have to delete Shieldmaster. But I'd be okay with that because I hate Shieldmaster. If Shieldmaster didn't read Aegis for flex projectiles and instead read gain 2 seconds of Mag Aura whenever you apply Aegis or whenever you on incoming Aegis, I think that would be a lot healthier for the game. Because you couldn't augment it with boon duration, it would be easier for them to balance. There would be a visual indicator for your opponent that you actually are reflecting shit, which is really important in current year. Like, there's like basically no visual indicators for anything in this fucking game for new people. It's really annoying. Please kill this Reaper that I've done all this damage to. No one's gonna kill the Reaper. Alright, fuck it. Spaceships, I'm out. Peace! Our Ellie ran in and died. The Reaper's gonna try to kill me? Alright, it's very stupid of you. I promise. Did the animation, didn't do the damage. I missed for no reason because the thing went over his head. I hate this game. Did anyone else just see Gunsaber 3 literally fly over that idiot's head? Because I did. I did. I really like, what's it called? Eternal Coliseum. I think it's dope. I'm gonna vengeance and try to kill this guy. Close. Just your favorite, Alpine Borderlands. It just sailed slightly over his head. Pew! As projectiles are supposed to. I think if I was going to rework Bladesworn, I would remove all the projectiles from it at this point. They don't fucking work. They don't work for the class fantasy, they're bad. If you want to leave weird Ichigo slashes from anime not found Bleach, I think that's fine, but it shouldn't have weird bullet projectiles. They all suck. None of them work. Free decap, sick. Love to see it. Bye. You're gonna go far. Press your buttons, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to kill this guy? No? Okay. Pull me too. Willbender just had a productive evening. So much barrier. So much barrier, dude. 600 damage. Amazing. I hate this game. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What? What was that? That was either some crazy lag or that Dragon Hunter has Omni Slash. Yeah. Remember when we were talking about like bots and cheating on EU? That might be my ping combined with his ping, but that was all over the place. Torch needs a rework. When you equip Torch, you need to get King of Fires for free. And then King of Fires can like do something else. Hey, thank you for watching the YouTube video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, so did ArenaNet, Maddie. They also forgot Warrior has Torch. Oh, maybe he's lagging out? Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Yeah, that man is hacking. So, like... anyone want to clip this? What's going on Reddit tomorrow? That was... it'd be funny if we win this match while he's hacking. I'll say that much. Like... here's the thing with cheating in multiplayer video games. First off, if you do that, you are literally a piece of shit. Second off, it is way more obvious than people think it is. Like, if you think someone's cheating in Guild Wars 2 and it's like, no, they have regen or something, they're probably just good at the game. Yeah, maybe he just has like 4 million milliseconds, but I kind of doubt it. That was interesting. Oh, he died, so he needs better hacks at least. And he's probably just got a million billion delay. Chat's probably right. Trying to play on an Nvidia Shield from like Bosnia or something. I don't know, Bosnia probably has great internet. It's probably like Estonia where it's the one thing they invested in and they just have like immaculate up and down. Thank you for healing me. I really appreciate that. I did not die. I'm going to die. Condis with ping is very difficult to deal with, I'll say that much. Mech's just absorbing all the hits, man. Condis plus ping equals no bueno. rocket boots on there, buddy? You got rocket boots on there. Gunsaber 3 going off into space as God intended. You got a little knockback signet as well. It's alright, my team's doing work. They'll get here eventually. I'm sure they're doing something very, 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 very important right now. Yep, he evaded Gunsaber 3. Who could have thought, chat? This is such a good skill, like, always hits. One of the best, really. No, I don't think he's hacking. He would have won if he was hacking. Yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. It's pretty funny, though, either way. Wow, my ping is so bad I managed to cancel Sword 3. Please damage this idiot, thank you. Why is my whole team here? This is silly. And then they got off the point. Whole team ran far and got off the point, and second, 2 other idiots showed up. Whatever, just win by kills, it's fine. Yeah, there needs to be some kind of buffer for nonsense like that. I kind of agree. But is what it is at this point. Now if he ports to me like off mid, then that's an issue. Let's see. Dragon Hunter out of nowhere? Surprise Dragon Hunter? I have one of those. Yours tracks better than mine does, though. Yep. That was actually blinded, I think. That one made some sense. Good knockback signet. Glad somebody's using it. It was wild. Yeah, it was like zoom. Anyway, winning. I got 6 points, chat. I did not think that you could get only 6 points for a win. What's the lowest point value you can get for winning a PvP match? Because I think that's the lowest I've ever gotten. Oh my god. 1? You can get 1? Is that real? Oh my god. That's crazy. Because I know it's like doubled when you're volatile, like up or down, but that's insanity. Oh, right. Exclamation point your favorite PvP map in chat. And I'll give away some more money here. I'm kind of afraid to even queue another match, right? Because it's going to be like a minus 20 or 28 if I lose. It was wild, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you found Barry Allen. The fastest dragon hunter alive, man. I'm Ari Balin, the fastest dragon hunter alive. Yeah, it's nutty. Teapot plays this game? No, I'm joking. I'm sorry, that was mean. That's drawing in 3 minutes, chat. Yeah, it's wild that people cheat on Teapot's like actual tournament streams. I know that happens and then they don't get banned. It's just the thing with climbing the EU ladder, at least in my experience, is it is so demoralizing to win 3 games in a row and then lose a match and lose as many or more points than you did for that one match than you gained for the 3. What do you get for winning a Teapot tournament, though? Oh, dear, we don't seem to own our Garrison, chat. On an alt account. Like, just money? That's crazy town. They have to buy the expansions. Yeah, I guess giving jerks attention is always a bad idea. Dude, there was... I forget what I was watching, but there was the best line in anything that, like, so encapsulates, like, the last 2 years of my existence. Dream, where it was just... I was watching something, and there was just, like, this little girl, and there was this racist, like, yelling about something next to her, and she's just, like, eating porridge or, like, curry or something, and she just goes, "Small men are so loud." And it's just, like, so perfect for, like, all of the internet, all of the drama farming, all of the, like, haterade nonsense. Like, I am keeping that in my back pocket all the time. Because I just don't validate. Like, people who bitch in my comments is like, I'll respond to you once, but, like, I'm not... If you're unhappy with your life, go fix it. I'm sorry. I know the world sucks, but, like, I'm not validating your... I'm not being your emotional, you know, entertainment for the day. And I love that so hard. It's so good. It's like the perfect phrase for what I've just been feeling for the past, like, 2 years, dude. I think I don't care. No one does. And to be fair, you shouldn't care about what I think either, chat. I'm just some idiot on the internet. Form your own opinions. Holy crap. It's okay to disagree with people. It's healthy, even. Exclamation point, your favorite PvP map in chat. If anyone says whatever the Junlai one for push is, I'll ban you. No, I'm kidding. It's actually pretty good now. Who wrote the name of the Stronghold map? Is Stronghold just called Stronghold? Put exclamation point Spirit Watch. Make sure you're followed. You're welcome to follow, enter, unfollow. You must be followed on Twitch or just exist on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get it in before time expires. Do it now. Dude, I was over at, like, my uncle's house the other day, chat. And did you know people still run infomercials? Oh dear, my controller seems to have disconnected. People... Alright, fair enough. You can just come over to YouTube and enter. There are still infomercials on television, chat. First off, television is still going, which I don't know if you guys knew this. It's weird thing. I don't know why it's still happening, because, like, streaming services have just become cable anyway, and they're equally as crap. But yeah, television's still going, and, like, it didn't reconnect. Microsoft, small little indie company. Give them your dollars. Yeah, people still sell infomercials for shit, dude. It's fucking wild. Yo, fuck off. I'm Gen X, technically, even though generations are stupid. Dude, I fucking... It threw me for a loop because it was just for some, like, not fake security camera. Like, you know, just, like, a motion sensing light. And it was like, factory direct now for $19.95. And it's like, similar items sell for $150 on Amazon. I was like, I guess that's what you would do if you were still making infomercials. Dude, I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, so, and you know somebody's making money from it, because if I'm like 47, I'm gonna turn 48 next month. I was cursed by a gypsy to only play Bladesworn for the rest of my life. How old do you think I am? If you get it right, I'll give you money. This is a fun experiment. Like, in-game money, not real money. I think that's fraud somehow. Anyway, yeah, it blew my fucking tiny ape mind. Could not believe it. Because you know somebody's making money on it, otherwise no one would do it. Strike me as 32. I should kiss you on the mouth. Thank you for that. You're close. I like that more people responded to the how old is pseudo question than the what's your favorite PvP map question. Nobody's got it yet. Everybody's really close. Alright, I'm not giving anyone money anymore because I don't want to reveal how old I am. But all of you are really close. I'm in my 30s. The goal is to never age, chat. That's why I lift heavy things. Dragon 2 didn't move me for no reason. Take a shot. That's why I lift heavy things and put them down every day. Dude, Dream, I got up my bench above 200, which has been a goal of mine ever since I watched Scooby-Doo. Also, I think I've skipped the song like 8 times, and I love Spinal's theme, but yo, come on. There we go. Bridge of progress. No, I've wanted to get above 200, first off because I'm tiny and I can't gain size, I can only gain strength forever, because there's a line that I remember, like it's embedded in my childhood, like all those stupid jingles that have scrubbed out of my brain. On an old episode of Scooby-Doo, where like, for some reason I remember this because I didn't really like Scooby-Doo, where Fred's like, careful, he's talking to the ghost or whatever, right? And he's like, careful, I bench above 200. So like, oh, I guess I am technically a millennial, not Gen X. The generations all blur together in my brain because they're like infinitely stupid and they don't mean anything. So I guess, yeah, I'm a millennial, not a Gen X person. Like, it's just a term that people try to coin so that they can have the coin term so they can sell books. Like, literally generations it's not like every 10 years they don't mean anything. They don't have a set number. It's just idiotic. Gen X is the one under millennial? That sounds right. I don't even know what the new one is. Kashima, you're like 12, so you're like whatever the new thing is, like Gen Alpha, Gen Xeon, Gen Scooby-Doo. Alright, I'm drawing this giveaway, chat. Not the whole how old is pseudo thing. Alrighty. Let me see what my bot wanted to grab. Kashima, aka Crowfeather, has run. Congrats, dog or dogette. I think I still have you in here. Yeah, Gen Visions of Eternity. Gen Visions of Eternity, pre-order now. Oh my god. What's the least used Guild Wars 2 weapon, chat? Rifle? Also, I told you I was gonna have a little bit more time to work on the channel and stuff. I updated the YouTube banner, which was a pain in the butt because of YouTube sizing, but Janthier Wilds. That's good. So that was last week's little project, so let me know if you have a preference for what I work on this week if I get some time. Although I got an interesting meeting I gotta go to later. Not today. I think Rifle's 3. I think Rifle's Warrior, NG, and Deadeye. Focus might be up there. I think there's 4 things that use Focus, though. What's the 4th thing that uses Rifle? There's gotta be one, chat. Revenant, right? Yeah, that's definitely it. Thief, NG, Warrior. Yeah, it's Rifle. Gotta be. I think Torch would be dope if Torch on Warrior didn't suck balls. I really like the play when you equip King of Fires. Especially with all the torches that aren't torches and they're just like your hand on fire. That's amazing. Same person who wants to play with a focus. No, Shortbow's on a lot. Shortbow's Revenant, Ranger, Thief, something else. Maybe? NG. Yo, can't wait till NG Shortbow gets nerfed PS. It's kinda stupid. Mesmer, right. There's a fourth. Dude, saw that Mesmer earlier running circles around us using a rifle for his friend. That guy knew his portal spots. It was very cool. Yeah, it's Gunsaber, that's true. Dude, if Gunsaber was a real weapon, why can't I... This is another question I really want to ask Cal, because they've called it like a transform, they've called it a kit, and they've called it a weapon. What is it? Like, dude, what is Gunsaber? Like, for real. Because I know when I press this in the air, or where is it? When I do... Oh, did they fix it? Oh my fucking god. They fixed it, chat. No, they didn't. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I got this. I can jank this. Hold on. You can weapon swap it if you do that, but you can't weapon swap it if you press the actual weapon swap button or something. No, it's Forge, not Shroud. Get it right. Here. Let's... Gunsaber to... Like this. Yeah, it still says you can't drop a bundle in the air if you do the actual weapon swap, but if you press the button, it works. I want to know what Gunsaber is, man. Like, is it a weapon? If so, why didn't Berserker get it? You cowards. Let me shoot flaming bullets. Yeah, it works, it's one of the original bugs that was in that video where it works if you press the button, but not if you actually, like, press the weapon swap button. Yeah, failure, that's true. Does it dragon trigger you? Does not being able to sheath your Gunsaber dragon trigger you? I can't, because they knew they had to have some animation for after you do a dragon slash, so they add this, like, this thing. Oh, okay, it didn't play because I got, like, CC'd or something, even though I had stability, because that's how this game works. They add, like, this weird sha-sha animation where you hold up the Gunsaber after you do a slash. Let's see if I can do it. Where it's like, oh, nope, I have buffered input. EU problems. Third time? Third time. Dragon trigger. Nope, it's just going to buffer my inputs. That's kind of an issue. They should probably fix that. Where it's like... Haha! She started doing it. Hang on. I'm going to go over here. I need to show that. I need to complain, chat. I need to complain on the internet because that's the only thing the internet's for these days. No positivity, only complaining. I like to think of it as constructive. This thing. Slash. Ha-ha! Instead of putting it, like, back in the sheath and, you know, doing that chink. Why is that there? Why couldn't you just have nothing? Dude, so, again, all the pieces to fix Bladesworn are in the game. What's really funny is because no one ever plays Bladesworn, they actually have this custom voice line when they get out of combat. And when you get out of combat, you'll do like this exhale that sounds a lot like Zenitsu doing his like lightning Raikiri slash from Anime Not Found. What's it called? Demon Slayer, right? It's this long dramatic exhale, and because I don't play with sound, you never hear it. But if you get out of combat, your flow starts depleting, she'll do like this big dramatic exhale. It's on every race. Somebody recorded that. They had to put that in a design document somewhere. Yeah, or they say it's over or something like that. How cool would it be if instead of on exiting, like when your flow depletes, if that like exhale played right before you did a slash instead? Yeah, it sounds fucking sick. The pieces for this to make this class cool are in the game. They just need to move them around. Exactly, Jiggly. Like, for real, like, how cool would it be instead of the stupid muzzle flash that's, like, got its weird timings now that they added a delay to 2, it would just be, like, that's your trigger for the, you know, they're gonna do the slash where they exhale and then they, like, you know, teleport through you. Fuck, man, let me be an anime samurai, god damn it. Suffered for 2 years for my people. Yeah, the voice lines are dope. It's like how the Paragon voice lines were dope. Just the shouts or whatever they're calling, the commands were underwhelming. And hopefully they fix them. Hopefully each command has a better animation on launch for some reason. Because that's all it had. At least the chance. How do people feel on the wings, by the way, like them moving the wings around? Because I Had a lot of people saying good the wings are only on the elite skill because they didn't really like them, and a lot of people wanted them on more stuff, so I guess the community's kind of split on that. Personally, I didn't really... Like, I'm fine with the wings being on more stuff, but the wing animation they had for the elite skill was really bad. So, like, if they want to make the animation better, I'm fine with them putting the wings on other stuff, right? Would I drop the gun part for more of a samurai feel to Bladesworn? You mean like the pistol? I'm fine with the pistol. I think the pistol's the better part of the kit. I want tactical reload deleted from space. This is your entire class profession. This button. This should be on your bar and have double the cooldown, or a 60-second cooldown. And then your elite skill should make Dragon Slash actually do damage or something like that. You cannot play this profession without this skill, and that's idiotic. The issue, Jiggly, in case you're new here, which, welcome to this channel, this nonsense. Bladesworn has like 7 different competing systems. It has ammo, it has explosions, it has kit, like, you know, your weird kit thing. It gives up, you know, a burst skill and a weapon, and then doesn't get compensated for that. It has so many different competing things that they need to, like, fix one, or fix it, and then pick 1 or 2. Sorry, my brain, like, died. But tactical reload is your entire class mechanic. You're not playing Bladesworn without it. And by playing Bladesworn, I mean playing tactical reload. They could rename the class to tactical reload and it would be more accurate. You're Jag. Okay. Fair enough. Welcome, dude. Didn't you have a different name on YouTube or something the other day, too? Everyone has like 400 names. Why I get on Homage's shit? Yeah, it's so weird. And again, I get that this class is the ultimate, like, we designed it for PvE. It is more complicated than Ellie, because here's the thing. People are like, oh, Warriors Unga Bunga simple, and then I'm like, explain Bladesworn to me, and their eyes glaze over, and they open an umbrella and float through a window no one saw was open. Because they fucking can't. Because it's so insanely over-designed. And if it's gonna be insanely over-designed, it needs tools to play on the over-designedness of it. It's so weird. It needs full counter for the samurai standoff, but Spellbreaker already got that. Kaiben brings up an interesting point where Spellbreaker is kind of more samurai than Bladesworn, actually. The perfect, first off, all the utilities suck on Bladesworn. The perfect Bladesworn utility exists. It's on Spellbreaker, nobody takes it, it's an ammo skill even, and it's called Sight Beyond Sight. It makes your next attack crit and ignore blind. Why the flying fuck is that on Spellbreaker? Do you know how much design space that moving that one skill onto Bladesworn adds for Bladesworn? All of the Grandmasters can be redone. Yeah, and it reveals. Cream's right. Ugh, my neck. It's the perfect Bladesworn utility. Nobody takes it on Spellbreaker. I mean, it has a deflect, you just have to take the Aegis trait. Better animations would be sick on Bladesworn. Yeah, but it's... I think it's 360 radius, but that's, like, fine. Honestly, I'm kind of in favor of more AoE short-range reveals than, like, targeted long-range reveals, personally. Like, this is... I love ArenaNet. This is a tragedy of design, this skill. Why do I have to have a target to reveal the target? It does nothing else. It heals you if you take a trait that no one takes anymore because you can't reload it. What is that shout? Bigger question, why is the ritual skill from Guild Wars 1 an Alona class? Which one? I didn't play Guild Wars 1. I feel bad, but I didn't. And I don't feel that bad. Fight me. Fight me. I'm gonna be nice. Alright, he gone. He just wants to live his Scourge life. It prevents re-stealthing. That's a decent point. So if you time it right. I just want to reveal Relic more than any other Relic. I think if you build in a Relic that has like a 10-second cooldown, 2-second or 3-second reveal, I think that's going to be really helpful to the game. I also think that Relic should make your attacks go through invulnerability or something like that. But only for like 1 second. Sight Behind Sight was original skill in Guild Wars 1. I wonder... Was it called Sight Beyond Sight? You're Sea Monster, right? Was it called Sight Beyond Sight? Huh. I wonder which came first, the Elf Stones or that skill. Because that's the name of, like, the main thing in the Elf Stones of Shannara, if I'm fucking remembering correctly, which is a book series. That definitely doesn't completely just rip off, what's it called? Lord of the Rings. Dance chat. It's a dance stream now. Kevin, how many glowy hand things did you get? No, there's a lot. Dude, we need to have our, like, big party stream. I think that'd be dope. If they ever... So, here's my 0. Oh, you can do better than that. I don't believe you got 0 because you definitely got the exotic thing. Exotic potion trade-in thing. Brain. So, chat, here's the secret. Here's the secret long-term party plan thing I've been... The reason I save Mystic Coins like a madman is because if they ever fix Bladesworn, I want to throw a fucking party. Right? Like, I think that would be just so amazing for this game. We could definitely judo it as well and, like, do it so to raise some money for Extra Life or something else, but I think that would just be fucking phenomenal. I would love to do that. I would love to get all my DJ crap out again and, like, actually play a set. Well, then you have Sparks, you nerd. It has to be. There's no way it couldn't be. There's no way. There's no way they couldn't just keep not acknowledging it forever. That definitely wouldn't happen. They've never done that. I hope. One day. One day, chat. One day when Cal Kohan is done making skills for Elementalist. Hey, we won the mid-fight. That never happens. They'd never kill the meme. That's true. They have 0 points. I feel a little bad. Why did I go that way? Science. Press Dragon Trigger 40 times, didn't come out. Bulls charge, charging in place, there's a slight incline. Eliminating development debt, even if it's not on my class, sounds dope, though. I'm really excited for that. That's the thing, like, Jag, if they ever do it and it still plays even remotely close to what it plays like now, I'm gonna feel like fucking Goku with dropping the weighted training clothing, you know? It's like I've got that meme ready. I've had that ready for like years. Like every Bladesworn main just like weighted training clothing, boom, into the ground. I dare you to give my class fucking something, ArenaNet. Do it. But for real, the problem, again, with existing Bladesworn is it's not that bad. Like, if they're gonna ungodly, you know, unfuck it, it's gonna be absolutely crazy town, and in order for them to do that, they're gonna have to nerf some stuff. It's been catching stray nerfs from balance patches for a while now, actually, which is really funny. Like, you know, I joked, and it was the last time I was talking with Homage, and I was like, it'd be really funny if they nerfed Bladesworn again, because they did. When they took some damage off of regular Axe, because they added, what is it? They took damage off of or Decapitate or something and made it, like, track correctly. And that was very funny because it also, they took damage off of Throw Axe, which, like, most Bladesworns run, so they, like, indirectly nerfed it. Yeah, a Daze, I think, would be a little bit healthy. I'd rather it be being Immobilize, actually, Cash, on Unyielding. After playing Unyielding for a long time. I'd rather it just be an Immobilize than a Daze or a Stun. Yell Shot can have its days and its place in hell. They're also probably going to have to get rid of Lush Forest if they ever unfuck Bladesworn. Lush Forest is broken. It's super broken. It's like one of the strongest traits in the game. It's just on a complete trash can. I always think that's a Dragon Hunter trap, and it's like not at all. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Alright, fair enough. One Willbender can play the game. Definitely. Was not ready for the man who can actually press buttons. I need burritos, chat. That's what I need. Gonna have to do head to Burrito Town after this match. Team is rotating correctly, which is nice. And try to contest. Yes. Okay, retargeted somehow. Good blink. Very good blink. Yeah, this Willbender is good. If they win, he's carrying them. Capital G good. Have to just out-rotate him. I was like, there's no way I'm not in circle. Lean calories, man. Do it. There he is. I was wondering. Like Mr. Port through a wall. Don't know how I'm targeted on that Reaper. Press tab 4 times. Still hit you because of the delay they added. Thank you, ArenaNet. Never thanked them for that before in my life. Very solid player. Incredibly good. I actually can't kill him. I usually take Willbenders apart. The man is good at the video game. He's good. Yeah, if it's Valor, it makes sense. Probably with that relic for meditations they put in the game. See if this one also is as good. Fuck. Go. Oh, got stuck in the wrong control set. Oh, I don't have a charger. This is what I was talking about. They really need to make that just give you one by default. It's a really close match. I need like 2 more seconds without this fucking dog on my ass. Dragon Trigger didn't move me and now I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh, fuck this game. Dude. That's gonna cost us the fucking game too. Oh. ArenaNet. Look. I can deal with the jank sometimes. I can't deal with it literally every time I press the button. Because it's getting worse. Like, I swear to God, Dragon Trigger 2 just never fucking moves you, man. And it didn't just, like, do the delay and then keep me in place. It just did not move me. That's the entire game. That's done. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna lose 20 points from this as well. Oh my god. That is just... Please tell them to go fix my class chat. Like, for fucking real. They're just zerging now. This is over. Oh, that's so GG. Oh my god. Oh. That is a downer. I need therapy burritos after that, chat. Oh my god. That's so rough. That's so incredibly rough. Oh well, we'll be back on Wednesday for Halloween at least. That's an exciting thing that we can end on. So look forward to the news post about that tomorrow. I'm sure Muckluck will do a roundup on it and stuff, but it's gonna be fun. Halloween's always extremely fun when they put it in the game, so go farm lab and whatnot. And if you need a build for it, hit up the channel. Great song to go out on though. Let's bring it up a little bit. Good games. Will Bender played really well. I'm gonna go eat all the burritos in the world. Again, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense. I will be back. Yeah, minus 26. I was supposed to win that somehow. Like, dude, the EU grind. I got 6 and 8 and I lost 26, chat. Fun video games, man. Anyway, love you guys. I'll be back on Wednesday, unless I've died eating burritos. Have a good one. Check out the video on the channel for all the updates on the Visions of Eternity elite specs, and I'll see you guys in Tyria. Peace out. Have a good one. And yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. See ya.